Congratulations on the numbers, Mr. Baumann. You talk about the fact that it's going to get tougher from here. Just give us a sense of the sense of direction you have for this business.
Well, just listening to the intro, I'd say we are rapidly shifting to life sciences and not slowly. And in that context, we made actually very good progress in the third quarter, both looking at where we are in regulatory terms, but also with the divestiture that has been prepared to BASF. So overall, we are very, very happy. Also looking at the non-domination of Covestro we have achieved. We have just about 24.6% remaining, and with that we could deconsolidate as of this quarter.
Let's talk about the other businesses. Let's talk about animal health. Eli Lilly is talking about a strategic review for its animal health business. What is the future of your animal health business?
Well, we are happy with our animal health business. As you may remember, we acquired one of the antitrust assets from Boehringer earlier this year to strengthen our U.S. farm animal business. Things are going well. We had a very strong first half of the year. Third quarter is okay as well, but we've seen an increase predominantly in marketing spend. So overall, we are happy with our animal health business, and it continues to develop well in line with market.
Is it of sufficient scale?
Well, we have had no problems over the last years to grow at least in line with market. So that, I think, answers the question that we do have the scale to compete in the market.
Lilly's business is about the same size as yours. Would they fit well together?
Well, we are very busy right now with Covestro, as I mentioned, with the preparation for the acquisition of Monsanto. And in order to make sure that we execute well, we really have to focus, and that's what we do right now.
I'll take that as a no. But if Lilly put it on the market, you're saying you wouldn't be interested?
Well, we will continue to focus on what I just mentioned before.
OK. Thank you very much. Do you think you've done enough at this point on the Monsanto acquisition to satisfy regulators?
Well, we actually prepared our, let's say, overlap areas so that we can actually execute in line with the anticipated regulatory timetables. And you have to see the signature of the contract with BASF in that context, but it does not mean by any means that this is the final scope. We cannot and will not preempt regulatory verdicts in the US, in Europe, and other main jurisdictions. So that is still to come. But we think that this is a very good first important step for both us, the combination, and actually also for BASF.
Is the funding mix going to change anyway? The equity component, would that change in any shape or form at this point?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the question.
Would you in any way change the funding, kind of the way that you're going to structure the deal? Is that locked down, or is that possible also open to change?
Well, we've said that we continue to look for optimization opportunities of the funding structure. There's, I think, a lot of buzz in the market about the size of the equity measures that would come with the deal. We are acutely aware of it. We are looking at ways to optimize. There's no doubt that there's a few things that have gone in our favor. If you look at currencies, for example, we calculated with 111 US to the euro. We are now at about 118. We have seen significantly higher proceeds from Covestro, so these two are very, very positive. Yet at the same time, with the divestiture of the businesses to BASF, we do lose some cash flow that is important for the FFO to net debt ratio, and with that also for the target rating we are looking for. So we have to weigh both elements, pluses and minuses, and I'm very, very comfortable that we land in the right spot.
And when you land, that's still on track for early on next year, yeah?
Well, that's what we are working towards. We are feverishly working on answering all the questions we get from the regulatory agencies. In particularly in Europe, we do see that we make progress. We are in good and constructive discussions. So no change to our perspective on timelines.